can you actually play Witcher 3 on Samsung S26 Ultra? This time we are going to use Gamenative, much easier to use, and I'm gonna show my settings. I'm using Wine version Proton 10.0, executable path Witcher 3 DirectX 11 version, and 720p resolution, and we're going to check 540p resolution later because this screen is quite tiny and 540p is a perfect resolution for this screen. I'm using latest custom turnip drivers, make sure to download them from GameHub, and the rest of the settings just copy what I have so it will just work. And after that just tap on play button and enjoy your game. Witcher 3 720p medium graphics preset. And look at that, oh my god, we're at 60 FPS. It will go down eventually, because this phone will thermal throttle slightly, not a lot, and probably it will go to like 45 FPS, so yeah, this is quite, oh, you see, now it's 51, 52, but we are playing Witcher 3 on Samsung S26 Ultra, and it is smooth. You can totally play it like this. Oh, small stutters here and there, yep, because it is still emulation in the end of the day. But overall, I'm quite surprised with the performance. This is AAA title. Yes, it is quite old, and we're using the DirectX 11 version, not 12. Because that would be a little bit too much for phone to run DirectX 12 version. It's a little bit more heavier. Oh, we're missing grass. Oh, the grass is back. It is still emulation in the end of the day. But as you can see, it is very playable. We went to 38. I think this is the FPS you will have constantly. 38, 35. So 30 plus you should expect on S26 Ultra in Witcher 3. With some small stutters and lags, because again, this is not native gameplay. We are emulating AAA title right now. And I'm very surprised. Oh, small stutter again. But keep this in mind, we're playing at 720p and at medium graphics preset. So it's a little bit more demanding than it's supposed to be. Normally people play at low settings at 540p. We are going to check that. And also lowest possible settings, but with foliage distance, view distance, I mean, maybe ultra, maybe high to see, because this is the worst thing in this game, when things are just popping up next to you. So we can just go lowest possible settings, but foliage popping up very far. I wonder, maybe it will still have 30 plus FPS, it will be perfectly playable game. We're utilizing only 9.4 gigabytes of VRAM or RAM, and yep, oh, big stutter, 22 FPS. I'm not sure, I cannot beat these stutters at all. I tried every single setting, and I think this is the best one so far. I spent like probably a day by trying to make this game run as smooth as possible. So make sure to copy my settings if you want to play this game with something like Red Magic with active cooling and water cooling. In this case, you probably will have more stable FPS and better performance, probably, because I think this phone right now is a little bit too hot. I completely forgot how beautiful this game is. Look at that, wow, and it is still very smooth, and everything looks so amazing. This is just work of art. On Samsung S26 Ultra, vapor chamber is doing phenomenal job. Look at that temperature, 60 degrees. This is actually amazing because some other phones I saw 80 to 90 degrees getting. This one is 60. And look at this view, wow, the sun, these clouds, shadows, everything looks just next gen. I can't believe this game is 10 years old. Let's go now to 720p lowest possible graphics settings. And we are still at 35 FPS. Oh, 43, 35. Feels like nothing changed. We could just keep medium graphics preset. Sometimes it jumps to 44. But then it goes back to 35. Maybe we are thermal throttling slightly, but it is stable FPS, and GPU is at 89%, 88%, so it's not fully utilized. And I'm glad. If GPU is not 100%, then it is stable performance. 100%, it will just cook itself. And I just noticed we are using only 7 watts or 5 watts of power. It just goes from 5 to 8.5, 7.4. This is just nothing. This is so little power that this is absurd that you can play Witcher 3 on this chip. And during the fight, it's 30, 28. 28 still, 27. It is quite stable. 25, 29. It goes a little bit down, but it is so far so good. And with still 720p, we can go to 540p. Yep, they're down, and I could play this game. Yeah, on the go. You're flying somewhere, you can just play Witcher 3 on the go. How absurd is that? Can your iPhone do this? Huh? Still 720p, lowest possible settings, but let's set view distance to high. In this case, everything around us will be nicely rendered, and yeah, I can see grass very far, and it looks, yeah, we're still at 30 FPS. Wow. I'm impressed. So it is emulation problem, it's not optimized properly because we're changing settings and we're still having the same FPS, same temperature, same GPU usage. I believe this chip is not fully optimized yet, and in future we'll get better optimization, better FPS, better cooling. I'm curious about the future. Wow, ARM is, I think, is the future, because we are playing Witcher 3 right now. Wow. And I wasn't expecting 60 plus FPS, maybe a little bit, but 30 plus FPS for mobile game, that's more than enough for me, to be honest. And now less resolution to more reasonable 540p, because this is AAA title, quite heavy hitter, so 540p, that's a good resolution for this screen. Well, I'm liking our FPS right now, 48, 45, this is lowest possible settings, 540p resolution, and foliage distance, view distance is at high. And look at that, 51, 54, and I don't think that game visuals change that much. This screen is quite tiny, and 540p, that's more than enough to have great visuals, as you can see, but this game still looks gorgeous. It's like 720p or 540p. Looks the same to me, to be honest, not much different. Ooh, we're reaching 41. I saw 39 for a second. Yep, we're going down slightly, back to 50, depends from location. Let's take Roach and just run as fast as we can. Come on, Roach, let's go. Let's go. I'm just curious. Remember, our view distance is at high. That's why you can see all those trees and grass that far. And 50... 47, 49, 45. Wow, I can play this game like this easily. Should I finish Witcher 3 again? But on the phone? I don't know. It's very tempting, to be honest. Can you imagine when you're flying or traveling? You can just sit and play Witcher 3. You can flex on people with iPhones because they will never get Witcher 3 on their devices. But here we're playing just PC port. Samsung is just killing it. I had iPhone before, iPhone 17 Pro Max. I switched it to Samsung once I found out that I can play PC games on it. And how powerful it is, I was like, I gotta buy it. And I've gotta make videos about it because you can play GTA 5, Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2 on the go. You're flying on a plane, you're playing Red Dead Redemption. That's crazy. Our FPS went down to 36, 37. This is more busier area. Once we go to more quiet area, you can say. So look, we're at 45 again, 41. So the lowest possible most likely will be 35, which is absolutely fine. And also, I don't see major stutters at all. There are tiny stutters because of emulation again, but yeah, it's not stuttering like crazy, so it is playable. 540p resolution and medium graphics preset. And we are still at 42 FPS, 43, game looks much better. In the same time, we at almost the same FPS, I think we lost like 2 or 3. I remember in the city or town, we had 35 FPS, will be 35 still. 32, 30, oh, we went a little bit down, oh, yep, minus 5 FPS here, 32. But it is stable 30 FPS still. And I'm stuck, I'm not sure on what. It's like a pixels, it just, I don't know, it's just like, Roche doesn't want to go down. Okay, let's just go around, yep. 38. GPU usage 90, 87, that's perfect, only because we are not thermal throttling at all. I believe it's just how much performance it can produce, and that's it. It's not fully optimized again, so it is what it is, but it is running. Wow. Also, you can play this game for somewhere around 3 hours on a full charge. This is still quite amazing for this phone, only because you can fast charge this phone back within like 45 minutes or something. And the visuals are completely different between low and medium graphics settings. Medium looks like ultra. Look at that, everything looks nice and sharp, you can see fog. 540p resolution and completely low graphics settings. Even view distance is low. This is as low as you can go in this game. 540p, lowest possible settings. I would not go to 360p. It will look a little bit blurry then. And this game still looks very gorgeous at lowest possible settings, but you'll see some popping up, like you see at the front of us, a little bit. It's not that distracting on this small screen, to be honest. On big screen you can see it and just like it looks ugly. On this screen it looks alright. Maybe I was wrong. And performance is 33, 39, 38 FPS, 41, 43. We're getting 40 plus sometimes on Samsung S26 Ultra. I'm just shocked. Oh, Roach, what are you doing, Roach? Just avoid this. Come on. And inside this town we are 33, 27. I knew it would go below 30, but 28, 30. Yep, it is somewhere around 30 FPS, so it is still quite stable, a little bit on the heavy side, but it is playable. And GPU is still at below 100%. Never keep your GPU at 100%, you will thermal throttle quite quickly. And the last thing I want to check for fun, let's go to Ultra Plus settings at 540p resolution. Bold Geralt. And it's reloading the textures, which is good. And look at that, wow, this game looks just phenomenal at ultra settings. We're getting 12 FPS, 12. Maxed out settings, everything looks just ridiculously good. I wish we could get like 30 FPS here, 30 plus, because this game looks just phenomenal right now. Wow, but I'm surprised we're getting even 12 on the phone. On the phone, this is Ultra Plus settings. And inside the sound it is like 13, 12. I was expecting to get like 5 FPS. It is a good example. Yes, it is not playable at all, but it is a good example to show what is possible in future with updates, drivers. We will get better FPS. Oh, we reached limit of our RAM, 10, as you can see, and that's it. And GPU is almost at 100%. It's reaching there at 97. We're pushing the limits. I wonder if Samsung S26 Ultra will just explode in my hands right now. Most likely it won't happen, but don't stress your phone like this. Make sure you keep it like low to medium graphic settings and GPU usage at 80% like I did before. This is just experiment. I'm myself very satisfied with results. We got 30 plus FPS, even 40 plus FPS in Witcher 3 on Samsung S26 Ultra by using Gamenative. Are you playing PC games on your phone? Write me in the comments below, I'm eager to know. And on this note, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.